Ontogeny is the biology concept about the developmental processes of an organism from inception through maturity. Like life, the Urban Farming Community Project had its own distinct stages of development, although not predetermined by DNA, but rather design choices. Square or rectangle grid, symmetric or asymmetric, butterfly or hip roof, 1 or 2 bedrooms, drive-through or single access, large windows or punches, soffits or vaulted ceilings, parallel or perpendicular joist, pickleball or swimming pool, window shades or louvers. Ultimately, these choices reflected the needs of the community, and with each decision the project began to resemble a place with purpose. This is where people will live and farm with a sense of community and connection to those surrounding. Creating the individual units was the inception, where a 1,600 square foot rectangle was partitioned with a total of 400 square feet of courtyards in 3 separate areas. Individual and multiple units were then combined to create a variety of composition types with consistent spatial configurations. Following this divergent design process, 3 unit types were grouped and arranged to create a composition of 20 units with a mat building typology. The mat building, common space network, and their inter-unit courtyard alignments were developed in conjunction, and a strong emphasis was placed on their collective figure-ground qualities. This design-centric process starts to address the needs of the urban farming community by creating a nicely arranged and spaced core housing area. Next, the mat building's unit plans were developed using the different social scenarios of the community members to guide the arrangement of the interior and exterior areas. With the initial mat building plan set, a variety of roof types were explored and evaluated for their ridge alignments and spatial relationships with adjacent units. The roof form was placed on the extruded mat building at the proposed height and roof angles to ensure there was enough south-facing roof area at the optimal angle for solar power generation. Additionally, the spatial qualities of the interior spaces were evaluated with a 16-inch roof-to-ceiling spacing to ensure optimal form and functionality for the dwellings. With the core established, the project entered the next developmental phase where many social and logistical program elements were introduced and refined in the preliminary and articulated site plans, respectively. These additions included extensions to the mat building common space network, orchards, gardens, vehicular access, parking, retention basin, and a market building. These elements were optimized for both the urban farm residents and the surrounding community to ensure a strong connection. This was accomplished by creating an extensive network of pathways throughout the site that connected the Canal Greenway to the south to the light rail stop to the north and every point in between. The orchards and gardens are distributed on all sides of the mat building with a focus on growing oranges, figs, raspberries, and vegetables. The peripheral Palo Verde and fruit trees reduce the heat island effect of the surrounding roadways, provide food, shade for co-located vegetable gardens, privacy, building shade, and evapotranspiration cooling. The garden plots to the south allow for seasonal vegetables to be grown with some shade relief from the inter-parking space Palo Verde trees nearby. Additional parking was added to accommodate visitors to the weekend farmers market, movie night, pickleball tournaments, events, and cookouts. Also, drive-through vehicular access was used to optimize accessibility and traffic flow. The market building separates 2 additional pavilion spaces for the social program of the urban farm community. One tailored for movies and live entertainment, and the other for barbecue and food-driven community gatherings. Lastly, the area along the canal was developed as active space with pickleball, a lap-style swimming pool, and a dog pool. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my vision for an urban farm community.